In this video, I'll be showing you how to troubleshoot your Kinetico water softener with nothing but basic hand tools. The only two tools you should need to troubleshoot your Kinetico system are a standard P2 Phillips head screwdriver and maybe some pliers if you are not strong enough to just remove these fittings by hand. Now let's get into the troubleshooting portion of this video. Before we do absolutely anything at all, we are going to want to confirm the unit is metering. The easiest way to do that is to turn on a high flow fixture like a bathtub or a laundry tub to basically just run as much water as we can in a short period of time. So I will go ahead and go turn on a laundry tub and I will show you what we are going to be looking for. Alright, now that we are running some water in the house, we can actually watch and see if the meter disc or the meter pawl is engaging the meter disc. And it does so on these outer teeth here. Each one of those teeth is equivalent to roughly 12 to 17 gallons of water depending on your unit. But the most surefire way to confirm if this unit is metering is to watch the no back pawl, which is the lever right here at the tip of the screwdriver, and you can just watch that and wait for it to jump a tooth. So we'll go ahead and wait for that. And depending on how high flow of a fixture you've turned on, this may take, I would say, a couple of minutes at most. If you have a really efficient faucet, it may take up to 10 minutes, but that'd be very rare. I promise it'll do it eventually. We're watching right there. You can see the meter drive pawl is now engaging with the meter disc, and you'll watch it jump a tooth here shortly. Sorry, it's kind of hard to film something this small and finicky. You can see it's climbing up. We're watching right here again. And it just fell down in. So we have confirmed that this unit is metering. Now that we have confirmed that the unit is metering, the next thing we are going to want to do is take that P2 screwdriver and go to the center of the cap area, and you'll see just a standard Phillips head there. And then you can take the screwdriver and you'll notice that I am moving actually a piece in the cap area. So what you're going to want to do is push down gently and keep turning clockwise until you engage with the control disc. And I'm sorry for any background noise you may be hearing. I'm actually recording in a basement and there's a furnace right beside me. But anyways, you're gonna take that and give it a couple of clicks until you're about at the B and R section in the regeneration cycle, right here. And if your unit is functioning correctly, you should be able to completely take off this nut without any water spraying out of you. This just confirming that your unit does have a good vacuum to draw in the brine from the salt tank to properly regenerate the resin. If you do not have this vacuum, I will be making another separate series of videos on how to basically correct this issue. Just for a quick reference, if you are in the brine rinse portion, you should not see any water spraying out like this. This if you have full pressure like this, there's an issue within the head. And the next thing we are going to want to confirm is that it is properly stepping through the regeneration cycles. So you can take it from your brine rinse location. You can hear it kind of has a low hiss to the drain. And if you can actually see your drain, you can confirm that it's just a low flow of water coming out. Next, we are going to take the little black dot that's connected to the control disc, and we're going to keep turning it until it is right around the K and W in backwash. So right in there. And you'll notice we got a louder noise coming out of the unit now, and it's actually sending a higher flow of water to the drain. This is good. It should happen right around the K and W in the backwash cycle here, in the word backwash. So if everything's looking good there, you can proceed to the next step. And now for the final step, you are going to want to take the unit very close to the end of a regeneration. I usually take it right about to the H, and now you are just going to watch and listen to the unit to see if it correctly starts shutting itself down. You should notice the little black dot will eventually start moving back to the in-service position, and you will also notice it will start stepping down in pressure to the drain, and you can audibly hear that. I will simulate that now since I know this is a known working unit. So we're just going to give it, right there is the lower flow to the drain, and then eventually it should stop completely, just like that. You're just going to let the unit do that on its own. And finally, to complete this video, you're going to want to repeat all of these steps for the second set of the regenerations, because the way this unit works is it's basically a single tank operating system until one tank needs to clean itself, and then it shuts that tank off and kicks on the remote tank to basically run water, and you're using that water to clean your dishes, take showers, and even part of it in the regeneration. So you want to confirm both sides are working correctly. That's really about it. These units are not all that complicated. Unfortunately, Kinetico keeps a lot of their technical information on these units under lock and key, and that's something I don't entirely agree with. I'm a firm believer you should be able to work on anything that you own if you are up to the challenge. I do intend on making some follow-up videos on how to correct these issues you may have found with your unit. If there's any form of demand for them, that is. I don't really just want to waste my time, so if you comment what issue you are seeing, I'll try to answer your comment the best I can, and if there's enough demand for it, I will go ahead and tear apart the head and show you some of the common areas that cause these issues. So subscribe so you don't miss it.